You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, for the last few years, the Lakers have been in some turmoil in Los Angeles. Now, they have had some tough luck with injuries that set them back some. But inconsistent effort, execution, and roster construction was also a concern. But a summer of moves that was topped by acquiring Anthony Davis has drastically improved the roster. The question remains, though, have they done enough to now contend in the West? Kevin?
A lot riding on it. Thanks, David. You know, Chris, it seems like every year the NBA gets a little more athletic. Talk about how that aspect of the game has changed.
I was 6'9" and I played power forward and sometimes center. Kevin Durant is 6'11" and he plays the 2 guard. That's how the game is changing. It's no more big guys go to that end, little guys go to that end. Now you have to be a skilled basketball player. You have to be able to shoot, dribble, and pass at every position. The way of just the one-sided guy, that has gone out the game. That's a dinosaur, and I love it. You have to be more athletic, definitely, but the skill set, you got to make sure you can play basketball, and that way, no matter what size you are, 5'9" to 7 foot, you have to be equal in skill, and I love that.
Wow, I do too. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Aiken is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at point. Now here's Davis. Clock at 4. Zeller grabs the board. Here's Bacon. Now the pass to Rozier. Now the Lakers on the break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you got to be careful around James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Rozier up top, guarded by Bradley. Bridges passes to Zeller. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rozier. He can't get that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. Poked away. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. James, that's a 2-pointer. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And the ball handling moves of James are sensational, effortlessly slicing through the D with his quickness.
Here's Bacon, guarded by Green. For 3, Bridges nailed from 3-point land.
Now, with the smaller defender on you, that 3-pointer is too tempting not to take.
Green kicks to Bradley. Back to Green. Here's Davis. 6 to shoot. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now, here's Rozier. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think, a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
That's good from Rozier.
And for the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier, that's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
James outside. Kicks it out to Bradley. And the wide open shot from Green. Hits it from three-point range. And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
Now, here's Rozier. Back to Bridges. Charlotte moving the ball around. From deep. And again, the Hornets missing.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And the dunk by James.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Bradley against Rozier. Passes it to Washington. Bridges for three. That one misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Offensive rebound. Bradley. And another shot. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges with it. Pass to Bacon. Pass to Rozier. He kicks it to Bridges. Here's Washington. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Los Angeles leading by 4. LeBron outside. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Davis surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Down low. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Davis.
The basketball mind of Bradley. He knows precisely when to try to score from this area.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Rozier, the pass to Bacon. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 4. Davis finds McGee. Goes up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
And the Hornets, as a franchise, trying to figure out their direction.
Yeah, the team was torn on whether to rebuild or go for the playoffs. The fan base, well, they were split as well on what to do. I mean, it's been this way for years. Team is just stuck in the middle.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Zeller passes to Rozier. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And so it's Charlotte with it, trailing here by 8. Making the pass to Zeller. Now here's Rozier. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bradley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Davis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Making the pass to Rozier. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Graham's checked in. The pass to LeBron. Over Bridges. Not going to go that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. They double him with LeBron. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Bradley. The Hornets also with a sub. Monk's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And how about Monk's ability to get shots up over the defense? He likes to stick it to them, just showing a lot of focus on that finish.
Kicks it to Graham. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. Lakers on D. It's a three-point game. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Now Graham passes it to Monk.
Former Tar Heel Marvin Williams isn't a primary offensive weapon on this team, but he could chip in with some solid shooting when other options are taken away.
And the first one at the line is good. And C-Webb, as you mentioned, for Williams, he can shine if teams don't focus on him.
Yeah, Kevin, and he's always had a smooth skill set near the basket. Solid enough shooter from range to make you pay if you leave him alone.
And both free throws good for Williams. Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams, former #2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Well, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
And the Lakers with possession here. After the basket by Charlotte, and Davis throws it down.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Graham kicks to Monk. Davis with the double team. Outside Williams, shoots. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot.
From around
it makes him that much more difficult to guard. But yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow, well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
You know, Kevin, it wasn't a bad year for the Hornets last season. I mean, they missed the playoffs, but they were stuck in middle ground. I mean, they were right in the fight for it. This team wants to be a contender, but the best path to that goal isn't easy to see.
Here's Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Monk with the ball. He's picked up by James. It's good on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Cook dishes to James. LeBron is doubled. Goes up on the wing. Cook, good. And the Lakers lead by 3. And the playoff drought for the Hornets weighing on everybody's mind.
Oh, man, 3 years straight of missing the playoff. 2002 was the last time the Hornets made it out of the first round. I can't find any sustained success from the franchise.
Here's Monk following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Graham. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's Cook. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 5-point Laker lead. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Over Cook. That one off the back iron and out. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Davis. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
LeBron against Bridges.
Oh, you see that? Well, James isn't afraid of taking some risks, especially with how he dribbles the ball. Completely loses the defense that time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
Well, last season, Kev, Malik Monk got more chances on the floor. He still showed a bit of inconsistency, and that's going to be something that he'll have to smooth out with time.
No good on that one.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
The Lakers making a switch here. Dudley's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
That's not like him at all. I mean, he's been so steady up to those.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And stolen by Howard. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Monk, the pass to Williams. They can't stop the run with that one. James, right side. Here is Cook. He's covered by Zeller. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Again, Los Angeles.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Now here's Howard. No points in the game yet for him. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jared Dudley out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Howard. And it's Cook in at point guard. Monk, the pass to Graham. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Daniels. Pass to Howard. Launches it. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Monk. No good that time. Excellent D from Howard. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Graham, and it's sent back by Howard, and they're able to recover. Lakers leading by 13. Three-pointer, Daniels. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you.
Yeah, first year for Coach Borrego as a head coach, but he had a solid start. He's from the Popovich coaching tree. He was given the reins of the Hornets, and he was tasked with improving their offense.
Here's Graham. Knocked loose. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Monk.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
There's the pass to Howard. Pass to Cook. Back to Howard. Shoots over Graham. No good from Howard. And with Borrego as coach, offense certainly was more fluid.
Yeah, Borrego, he stresses ball movement. He encourages his players to look for early offense, more spacing in the system that benefits the whole roster.
Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Well, like the Clippers of a year ago, they looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Ballmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
And the second free throw, good. Lakers leading by 11. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Bradley. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Here's Zeller, pass to Rozier, and he goes in for the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now, here's Bradley. Green, no luck. Graham surveying the floor. Pass to Rozier. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Rozier's got 6 points.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Graham kicks to Rozier. Six on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Bacon. Here's Graham. Off target from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Daniels with it. Rozier defending. Daniels kicks to Bradley. There's the triple. And Rozier pulls it down. Hornets trail by 9. There's Bacon. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Daniels with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to McGee. Over Zeller. The shot's good from McGee. Now Rozier. Pass to Bacon. Out left to the wing. Zeller passes to Rozier. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
First free throw is good. And the Charlotte franchise has been stuck in the middle for so long with Kemba Walker leaving this summer in free agency. Greg, is it time for them to hit the reset button?
A rebuild does seem in order. I'm not sure they have the stomach for it, but they need to tear it down to the studs and start over.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Lakers leading by 7. James finds McGee. Zeller with the double team. And James throws it down.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Bacon. Now Zeller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with Cody Zeller, he has a very workmanlike approach when he's on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's what Zeller is all about, playing a simple meat and potatoes type game. I mean, what he does won't show up in the box score, but it'll show up in the standings.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Zeller. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Lakers leading by 5. Bradley passes to LeBron. That shot off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Graham with the ball. Now Green defending. Rozier against Bradley. Here's Graham. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan-Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green. And you look at Danny Green's play at both ends. Hard to believe the Spurs gave him up.
I mean, over 40% from long range, locked down defensively. Not a lot of flash, but plenty of substance to his game.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Graham kicks to Rozier. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And stolen by James. They push it up 4-on-3. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by James. Bradley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
That's a 2 from Rozier. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
Here's James, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Hornets trail by 7. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bradley. Up again, McGee. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Bacon. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Five boards in his.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they had a very strong bench, not only with their scoring, but how they impact rebounding and passing. I mean, one of the better benches in this league.
He hits the second from the line. And so here's Charlotte, trailing by 10. Bradley against Rozier. Knocks it loose. Now here's Bradley. McGee. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 11 rebounds in the game. Rozier against Bradley. Bradley on the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Hornets have had a strong bench for a while now.
Yeah, depth isn't a problem for this team, Kevin. Having a formidable starting five, though, has been. They need to consider trading some depth for an upgrade at the starting position.
So it's the Hornets now. Here's Green.
Davis.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. A 12-point game. Monk, no one around him. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Marvin Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Lakers leading by 12. Outside Bradley. Dishes to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Bradley. Five on the clock. They kick it out to Green. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Quinn Cook comes in for Bradley. The Hornets also with a sub. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Washington. 1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes to Monk. That's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Cook's got the ball, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
To end the drought, rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here is Cook. Six to shoot. Shoots from the corner. Here's Howard. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Monk, the pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5.
Well, during his career, Williams has been up and down shooting the 3, but you at least got to crowd his airspace, not let him get a free look when he's fired.
Now here's LeBron. 11 points in the game. LeBron has doubled. From past the arc. Cook, good. Cook's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
And here is Monk. From deep 3-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kentavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
This challenge.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Setting the floor for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Terry Rozier is out there with Bacon, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Outside for Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Bacon. Here's Bridges, guarded by Bradley. Pass to Rozier. Moves back up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by LeBron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here's Zeller. He kicks it to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's Rozier. Great D that time from Davis.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now, here's Rozier. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now, and it's good for 2. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Free throw drops for James. Hornets trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Zeller passes to Rozier, and the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bradley against Rozier. The pass to Bacon. 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away, with the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 8 points for Cody Zeller.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
And stolen by Zeller. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And so here's Charlotte. Charlotte moving it around. Passes it to Washington. Davis with the double team. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Bradley on the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Lakers leading by 21. James outside. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Rozier with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Graham's checked in. Washington passes to Zeller. Shot clock at 6. Here's Graham, guarded by Bradley. Drills the three-pointer. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to Dudley. Now Davis. Pass to James. Just 4 to shoot. And that one goes long.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Here's Graham, covered by LeBron. Zeller against Bradley. Here's Washington, and the shot goes in. Washington's got 8.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
It's Davis on the wing. This one for 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Charlotte calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
The Lakers making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. Hornets trail by 21. And the pass to Bridges. Knocked away. Stolen by Dudley. And even 3-on-3 break. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bacon the pass to Graham. And no good that time. Good D by James.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Daniels, and another basket for the Lakers. So it's the Hornets now. Graham with the ball. To the middle. Davis with the double team. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Now here's Bradley. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. LeBron outside. Shot from 12. And another basket for the Lakers.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Cook, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. Marvin Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Monk comes in for Miles Bridges. LeBron outside, and they double up James. Here's Dudley. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Dudley's got his first 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Graham. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Caldwell Pope in for LeBron. Kicks it to Graham. Just 3 to shoot. Poke loose. From deep. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Howard, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Charlotte calls timeout, and even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now Graham. He kicks to Monk. To the left wing. There's Bacon. And once again off the mark by Charlotte.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Here's Monk, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Here's Bacon. Over Cook. And no good, trying to use the glass. Passes it to Daniels. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Daniels has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Graham dishes to Monk. Will it go? Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Pass to Monk. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And was last season really the first full season we got to see of Malik Monk? Was given a sizable part of the rotation and showed why he was a lottery pick for this team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. During most of his rookie season, Monk was relegated to the bench.
Not sure if it was development or opportunity. Hard to say for Monk. Fact is, you can see the knack for scoring he has, even if he's a bit of a volume scorer at this point.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here is Cook. He's got 7. Pass to Howard. Tipped away. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Lock at 6. Howard, the pass to Cook. Graham with the rebound. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Bacon. Makes it off the glass. Bacon's got 8 points.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Monk with a double team. The 19-foot shot. That shot off, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. And there's the pass to Williams. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here is Cook. Graham defending. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist from Cook. Cook's got 6 assists here tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Graham. Over to the wing. On its way from Monk for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Daniels from outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Monk. He's got 10. Pass to Bacon. Graham with the ball. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Graham's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Charlotte. Here is Cook. Graham defending. From 6 away, Cook, good. He's got 9.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Pass to Monk. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Monk's got 12 points in the game.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Cook, good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Howard is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Daniels in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Kid Gilchrist finds Martin. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Martin. Outside Williams. From deep three-point range, the shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Cook, the pass to Daniel. And here is Howard. Rebound by Williams.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now, here's Monk. 11 feet away, and it goes down 2 points.
Wonderful concentration from the agile Williams. He's terrific at getting whatever shot he wants down low.
Here's the pass to Daniels. Here's Howard, covered by Martin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Dwight Howard. Terry Rozier's checked in for Charlotte. And he sinks the second. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Now here is Martin. He's covered by Daniels. Martin inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on JaVale McGee.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Passes it to Daniels. Now Dudley. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He misses the free throw. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Hornets. And he's good on the second. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And here is Rozier. Outside for Martin. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And that one's good. Daniels.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Martin, the pass to Rozier. Outside for Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here is Daniels. With the floater. McGee inside. Biombo on him. Martin with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now look, the athleticism that Kid Gilchrist possesses is tough for any D to deal with, especially down inside where he uses it to get these fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Kid Gilchrist.
And in a short amount of time, Kid Gilchrist has established himself as one of the best perimeter defenders in the game. His long reach and tenacious athleticism really covers a lot of ground.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And that one's good. Daniels.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Ball's knocked loose. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Caruso. And rebounded by McDaniels. A floater, and it's laid in by Rozier.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Now Daniels. Now the dish to Dudley. Here's Caruso. Rozier defending. Here's the break. Pulls up for 3. It's good from long range.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here is Daniels, covered by Martin. Daniels, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here is Martin. Back to Rozier. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. So it's the Hornets now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And Rozier is outstanding at drawing fouls on these kinds of shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from McGee. Here's Rozier. Outside, Martin. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range. The Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Timeout called the Lakers. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Biombo. Washington comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Bridges, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Bacon subbed in for Martin. Now here's James. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Off the left rim and out.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Bridges against LeBron. Now, here's Bridges. Here's Zeller, and the layup's good off the glass. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Lakers leading by 22. James looking it over. They get a hand on it. LeBron against Bridges. Pass to Rozier. Here's Bacon. The pass to Washington. Green in the post. Rozier defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
First one falls for him. Good on both. And so here's Charlotte. And here is Rozier. Passes it to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Zeller trying to free himself up. Pass to Bacon. Pass to Rozier. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound the Lakers.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Bridges. James finds Davis. Over Rozier. And Davis with the basket on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's Bacon. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
Now here's James. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's McGee with the jam.
And you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Rozier looking around. Here's Zeller. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. That's 12 points for Cody Zeller.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
James kicks to Bradley. Now the pass to McGee. Davis dishes to LeBron. Outside Bradley. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Bridges passes to Rozier. Zeller against Davis. And Davis sends it back. LeBron with it. Outside, Davis. Kicks it to Bradley. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. McGee. And Bacon pulls it down. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Washington, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Rozier against Bradley. Passes to McGee. Back to Bradley. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Rozier's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Washington, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense, to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Anthony Davis.
Oh, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses out there tonight.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Off target with the jump hook.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those. Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Green. The Hornets pull it in.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Hey, he was a
Moving.
end. Will now hand off to Bridges. Now a couple of good fakes by Zeller, and the soft touch lands it in. The bucket by Zeller.
His second offensive rebound in as many trips down.
Yeah, and Zeller's got 9 boards in the game, 17 points. He's played well in 21 minutes. AD keeping control of it with the spin, the little jump hook. And that one laid right on the rim before deciding not to go in. Caldwell Pope will be in a second. Ooh, down goes Cook. That's an offensive